Hey tubes, jumped was wrong here, tooth and budget. My camera's still not working. So anyway, real quick, weighing in on this Wayfair thing. I don't know if you heard about that, but the Wayfair website selling like industrial cabinets with strange names for extremely high prices. So I just did a quick little casual search of industrial cabinet price ranges. And interestingly enough, they do a lot of them do range around $3,000-$4,000. But the general price range I was seeing was between generally about $700 to about $2,000. I'd say is the average range of these cabinets. Nowhere near 14,000, 15,000. None of them were. And I think the majority of those Wayfair ones, I saw one of the Wayfair ones popped up for like 14,000, but none of the other ones did. So is it fishy that website has oddly named cabinets that don't exist outside of that website for $13,000-$14,000? Yeah, extremely sketchy. Right off the bat, the names of the names of the cabinets don't exist. Those aren't names. That would be really the first thing I would look into. Seems like people are bad at researching. I mean, like literally, I'll do a casual I just did a minute 90-second search, and quickly saw that one of these things is not like the other. And there's no cabinets out there for $13,000, $12,000, $14,000. They don't exist. Like I said, average price range is between $700 and $2,000 for varying qualities. The most expensive one I saw was I believe $7,000, and it was like a fully backlit china cabinet. Very nice. So a lot of ones, they're wood, looked very nice. $2,000-$3,000. Then the Wayfair ones, it's the same picture. There's no, you can clearly see they're reusing the same picture for something that doesn't exist and is overpriced. So yeah, extremely fishy. Does it legitimately mean anything? Probably not. It could be a red herring. I mean, we know that they traffic children. Yes. Is the Wayfair website someplace where they openly do it? Probably not. Even if they do, it doesn't really, we know that they do this stuff. They talk about it, and people come forward about it. There's infinite evidence. They got that creepy red shoe stuff all over the place. That dude with all those paintings in his house that are, what was it, Podesta? But yeah, it's open information. So this whole stuff like, oh, Pizzagate, the Comet Ping Pong has a underground sex chambers, and Wayfair is selling children. Derp. I think this stuff's just a distraction. I think they could easily put something up on a website very easily, have an agent provocateur on the internet start making a stink about it, and then everyone starts going loo 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 loo, and then just looks crazy, because it sounds ludicrous, But yeah, it is fishy. Those cabinets are literally about 7 times the cost of a comparable cabinet. So yeah, fishy. Those names don't exist outside of that website. Yes, fishy. Is it something that should consume you? No. What should consume you right now is that they're shutting down the country and preparing to stick you with a needle that will alter your DNA permanently. That's what you should be concerning yourself with, not some, They might be trafficking children. They traffic. Look at how many kids go missing in Washington D.C. All right, look at the numbers of the kids that the kids go missing all the time, constantly. Am I saying it's not important? No, it's super important. But there's nothing we can do about it, and it's going to continue to happen, and they're going to continue to do it because drug addicts are going to continue to have children that they don't want, etc. The world is always going to be in a terrible, disgusting, awful, evil world. There's going to be children that get lost. There's going to be, the industry term is leakage. It's when you lose stuff through casual theft, etc., etc. Everyone's going to stick their hand in, and it's just what the elites do. So I think this whole Wayfair thing is just a red herring. It is 100% fishy. A casual search for industrial cabinet price ranges will prove that it's fishy. Will prove that those brands don't exist, which is easy research. Should 3 or 4 days later people still be talking about it? I guess if you got nothing else to talk about. But like I said, my main concern is that they're going to be sticking a needle in us at the point of a gun pretty soon. They're going to be looking to shut things down again pretty soon. We're going to be out of food pretty soon. Which I talked about that a year ago. Talked about the other stuff months ago. Go ahead and scroll through my random videos until something pops up. But anyway, yeah. Just a thought. I just saw a guy that I watch. I often disagree with stuff that he says, but I still like to watch his videos. It's an interesting perspective at the least, excuse me. But he made an hour-long video covering this stuff. And it's like, hey, I'm going to do a casual search and see if these cabinet prices are absolutely insane. Oh, hey, they are. Oh, hey, those brand names don't exist outside that website. Okay. That's about, and unless you yourself order that cabinet, that is about the depth of the research that we can do, and it is fishy. So if any of you truthers want to go ahead and order one of those $14,000 cabinets and see if a cabinet shows up, go ahead, please. I cannot afford to do that, and I have no place to put a $15,000 cabinet. But anyway, once again, because this kind of goes back to my last video. Just take a look yourself. It's not that difficult, You can cross-reference things, especially numbers. Numbers are so easy to cross-reference because they're not up for interpretation. It's a number. It's not up for what does this mean? 8 always means 8, unless you're Will Smith. But anyway, just weighing in on that whole thing. And it's, I think it's a distraction. They have plenty of ways they have their own internet, They have plenty of stuff they can do. They have friends, they know people. They can make a phone call. They don't need to go to a website. Anyway, love you guys. Have a beautiful day and God bless you.